wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Stockton. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And his throw is incomplete. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. As most everyone knows by now what... Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man... Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later...
Breaks into the open. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Lowers those pads. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And I tell you what, no...
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Let's go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The rambling wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech was a charter member of the SEC, though that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little...
There he goes! Ripping through the defense. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's Stockton. Flips it out to the back. Fights off a defender. And they pick up few on that completion. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just... last play, how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He'll do it himself. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll move the tight end. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Off the play fake on first down. him downfield. Lots of running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time in this.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll go to the counter. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now
they've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for space, it's Walker. Got the 1st down and more. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line is set on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's White. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Walker. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard
this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
It's not a flashy.
Using his legs, it's Walker. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off and really good vision there.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Stockton. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he'll make the catch at the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's White. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Walker. He breaks a tackle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Plows through the defense. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the right. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are
This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like,
and Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
and Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They'll move the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
That stiff arm got him a little space, but he'll be knocked down at the 11.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just...
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Looking for room, it's Walker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The give out of the gun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. They'll run the screen. Find some fresh air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35.
And let it rip, young.
The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.